Welcome to List of 13. I'm Megan.
And I'm Rob. Thanks for watching. We make lists on various topics, find 13 awesome facts, and present them to you.
If you have triskaidekaphobia, this video may not be for you. Otherwise, enjoy the list.
We're doing a series about one of my favorite shows. So without further ado, live from New York.
Excuse me. We're not live, and we're in Missouri.
Oh, right. Got a little bit excited there. Either way, this video is part of a series about Saturday Night Live cast members.
By the way, it's one of my favorite shows too.
So,
enjoy the list. Today we're talking about a former SNL cast member from the early and mid 90s who is also an actor on both the small and the big screen. Today we present to you 13 facts about David Spade that you probably didn't know.
Number 1. When David Spade started out, his stand-up routine included props that he carried in his mother's blue suitcase.
Well, that's fun.
Right.
Number 2. Police Academy 4 didn't do too well at the box office, but David Spade got paid $6,000. He spent it on what he calls a crappy Honda Accord. Unfortunately, the car got stolen only an hour after he'd bought it.
Maybe that's because he said that it was crappy and it didn't like him either.
Perhaps, but that still sucks. $6,000 down the drain.
Right. Number 3. David's first appearance in an SNL skit was titled Not Getting Any. Apparently, it was based on his own personal experience.
Well, that's embarrassing.
But hey, I guess you gotta be willing to pick on yourself if you're gonna be in that kind of show.
Right. Number 4. David's personal assistant, Skippy, attempted to murder him.
Which is pretty scary.
And crazy.
Right. Number 5. Although he was a very close friend of Chris Farley, to the point of saying that he was like a brother, it was reported Spade didn't attend Farley's funeral.
Well, people put a lot of bearing on a funeral. That really has nothing to say about a person's relationship, and I understand other people take it personally, but to each their own.
Right. There's some people that just aren't funeral people.
Right. Number 6. As a voice actor, most of us recognize Spade as Kuzco in The Emperor's New Groove, but he also did voice work in The Legend of Spyro, A New Beginning, as Sparks, and the Rugrats movie as Ranger Frank. I like the Rugrats.
I can say that I've watched all those movies more than once, having former little kids.
we want to thank you again and tell you how much it means for you to watch this video.
We would really appreciate if you would do some things to help our channel grow and reach more people.
We would be so grateful for you to subscribe to the channel, like this video, ring the bell, and share this video with your friends. As a result, YouTube will share our video with more people.
Number 7. Some of the jobs David did before comedy were busboy, valet parking attendant, and skateboard shop employee.
I wonder if people gave him a hard time as a parking attendant, wondering if he was tall enough to see over the steering wheel.
Ha ha ha, maybe.
Number 8. When David was 4, his parents divorced. He and his brothers were primarily raised by their mother. They were also below the poverty line.
That can be a hard gig being a single mother.
Especially one that doesn't have a lot of income.
Number 9. David Spade apparently almost got the role of Full House's Uncle Joey.
That show wouldn't have been the same if he got cast. I think that it's best he didn't.
I mean, it could have been really funny still.
Probably not. Number 10. David shared the last name with the late fashion designer Kate Spade because she was married to David's brother Andy. They were really close, and the passing of Kate reportedly affected David just as much as it did her daughter. He has paid tribute to her multiple times, such as when on Good Morning America.
Number 11. David's single mom couldn't afford childcare, so she would sometimes drop her 3 sons off at the edge of the desert in Arizona, equipped with a first aid kit, guns, and bagged lunches for day-long hikes.
Well, I guess you're not going to be accused of not having childcare, leaving your kids home alone. You just instead sent them out into the wilderness with guns and first aid kits. But at least they were well prepared.
Right, in case they ever had to do something like shoot a rattlesnake, that kind of thing.
Number 12. During his childhood, Spade had a hobby of collecting rocks.
I wonder what kind of rocks he liked the best.
I don't know. Maybe he found some in the desert.
Very possible.
At least it was a hobby that didn't cost any money.
Very true, because his mom, who didn't have the money, wouldn't have been able to support it.
Right.
And number 13. It is reported that Sean Penn gave David his first tattoo, a Kelvin from Calvin and Hobbes.
That's a fun tattoo. And if the story's true, a really good one.
Very true.
We hope you enjoyed this list of 13 facts about David Spade that you probably didn't know.
Tell us in the comments which fact was most surprising to you.
Or perhaps your favorite SNL skit that included David Spade. Thanks again for watching.
If you have an idea for a new video, tell us in the comments. We'll mention you if we do it.
We hope you have an awesome day.
And please be kind to each other.